All right, we are live. I just tweeted out the podcast. I just added everybody on Discord to the stream. Welcome to the 15th installment of the NERDPERIOR podcast. I really thought it would never happen, guys. It's been 46 days since the last podcast, and I feel absolutely horrible about that because I really wanted to at least get one podcast done a month, but you know, your boy, it's been rough. Unlicensed Ghost, Matthew, welcome to the stream. Colchester, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for popping by so quickly after being gone so long. And now you guys already know with the NERDPERIOR podcast, we're never on time. I said we'd be live at 9 o'clock, but we were live at 9:05, and hey, that is basically being on time for me, because how late I usually am to the podcast, it's usually around 10 to 20 minutes late, you know, but 5 minutes late, that's impressive. But man, I am feeling good today, and it's something I haven't felt good in a really long time, to be honest with you. And today, man, I felt amazing. Let me check chat real quick to see. Okay, nobody has talked in the last 30 seconds. So I'm just gonna take this as I'm gonna talk for a while and not look at chat at all. But today, hold up, let me pull Discord up because my notes are in my Discord. Today has been the first day I felt really good in a long while. So ever since the beginning of January, I've gotten this really scuffed work schedule, right? Where I'm working 3 days out of the week, and those days that I'm working, I basically lose my entire day after I get home from school. So I can't do anything with videos. And this having to adapt to this has been so hard. It's taken around a month and 16 days. So 46 days, which has been the reason why I haven't been doing the NERDPERIOR podcast. Because in my head, I would rather focus on getting a video out than doing the podcast for 30 minutes to an hour, because videos are important to me. I really care about my videos. And so I really put videos first before anything, and then the podcast is second. But anyways, man, the last month has kind of felt awful. Oh man, we're dipping in some freaking okay, there it is. My bit rate was dipping down for a reason. It just dropped down to 1,000. That was weird. But this schedule has been really hard getting into, because not only do I work out 3 days out of the week, and then I have work 3 days out of the week. And I'm very fortunate. I'm very happy to have this job, but it has taken a lot to get used to, and I've kind of taken it as a challenge. Instead of having this horrible viewpoint, I'm taking my third eye and viewing things differently than somebody else would. And instead of saying like, oh shit, this really sucks, the position that I'm in, I can't get the videos out when I want to, and it really sucks. How I'm viewing it instead is that this is something that's challenging me, that I have to get through, and it's testing my skills and my ability for time management, for getting shit done. And the last 16 days, I've really pushed forward with this mindset. I didn't really have it within the first month of this year, but the last 16 days, I've been going hard at this mindset. And it's felt great. It feels great to think of something so positively rather than so negatively. Even if it's like I'm just glad that I'm able to do it. Now I'm gonna check chat real quick. All right, nobody's talking, but yeah, it just I'm proud of myself. That's the main thing. I'm proud of myself that I've gotten through it, and I'm finally starting to get used to it like really well. And for the next rest of the month, it's gonna be like the completioning. It's gonna be the finish line. All right, and it's kind of. For like last month, it really felt like I was close. Like I know there's a finish line, but it felt like I can't get to the finish line. And now if it's like the finish line is finally in sight and I'm like 3/4 the way there. And that's how I'm viewing it right now. And I feel super close, and I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself that I'm doing it, you know, cause I never give up. I really am the man. And just something that really contributed to today being so good. I have to get my water real quick. Something that really contributed today to being so freaking good is the fact that it's the fact that I had fun making a video. You know, sometimes making videos, when you're a YouTuber, there's always a certain part of a video that you're not going to have fun doing. Maybe it's a video you had an extremely fun time recording, but when you went to edit it, it wasn't that fun. Or you didn't have the most fun time recording it, but you had a great time editing it and it turned out to be an amazing video. Or for me, it's like a mixture of the two, and then you just hate making the thumbnail. I always hate making a thumbnail, but this time I really had fun recording, like a fantastic time recording. I had so much fun. And then I had a lot of fun doing the editing. Like the editing went by so smoothly. If you guys saw tonight's video, like it's so good. I enjoyed that video so much to the fact that I would say that's probably in my top 10 favorite videos of mine. And then the thumbnail, super easy to make, and I got really creative with it, but it was simple. And I just had overall so much fun making that video, and that it really rejuvenated my mindset after so long of there's always something about a video that wasn't fun doing. Now I saw Cold Chested comment. And my internet ass, hold up. Yo, bro, it's fine, bro. I appreciate you being in the stream, man. But it really felt good. It really felt good. Having to fix the hair real quick. Oh God, it's horrible. It's actually horrible. Oh God, let me put the headphones back on. Okay. But yeah, man, and after all of that, the last month being really hard, I had the flu, okay? And you saw this in the video before my last. I had the flu, and it was horrible. I felt awful. I had to go to the ER. It was so bad, and I just felt terrible. And during having the flu, I was in this mindset of I'm never gonna be able to do anything I enjoy ever again. I was just thinking, man, I'm never gonna be able to lift again. I'm never gonna be able to make a video again. And that's just the mindset. When you're sick, it takes you down so low. It takes you to the depths of hell of your mindset. And it was even worse for me because I never get sick. So it's not like I experience this a lot or on a semi-frequent basis. I maybe get sick once of every 2 or 3 years. And it was awful. And just the fact that I got out of it and I'm going strong at it again, I'm proud of. I'm so happy. And like, I never give up. I never let things take me down, and I never let it like shred at me. I never let anything get to me. And I'm so proud of me being able to do that. And now it sounds like I'm talking really conceited right here, which I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to talk about how like all these trials I've had this year so far, and I've gotten through it, and I've done so well. And like, I kind of just want to talk about it because it's not like I can talk about this to people, you know? And the podcast is here for that. Glad that you feel good today. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. I really appreciate it. And it's felt great. I feel great, and I am great. You know, I felt stressed for so long, and that stress is finally... Let me paint you a picture here for my stress. Here. Let me paint you my stress real quick. Paint. All right, let me paint you my stress real quick. All right, here's my graph. How am I gonna label this? Stress. Here, stress. And this is like, oh shit. Man, this is horrible. Oh shit, this is terrible. All right. January through Feb 16th. All right, and then stress. All right, now here it started off. All right, starting of January, right? Stress was like pretty low. And then spike, and then here, and then now here's like the beginning of February. It's starting to ease a little, and I feel great about that. It feels really good that that's happening. You know, I have an issue with stress, man, and I'm dealing with it, and that's something that so many people don't do. Is they just let themselves get stressed and they let it get to them. But what I'm doing is I'm dealing with it. Not like dealing with it as in just letting it happen to me. I'm getting through it. And I've done this so well. And there's so many times as a human being, not just like a content creator, a weightlifter, you know, a person who has a normal job, just as a human being, there's going to be so many times in our lives where we're going to be so stressed out about some random shit. It's going to tear us down. But really, we just have to take that stress and use it for something for good. And man, I've been doing that. I've been doing that really well. And, you know, sometimes there's not much you can do with that stress other than just get through it and hang tight. But man, I really feel good about how I've been doing it. Don't save. All right. Had to delete the quick paint presentation real quick. You know, and I'm really happy to be back at the podcast. I was kind of sad that there's not a lot of people popping in here, but that's what happens when you're not consistent. You know, that's what happens when you're not consistent. The people who are not just that, but the people who usually would be there aren't going to be there because they start to forget or they don't expect it. Not that they forget, they don't expect it. And like, thank you, Colchester and Matthew, for coming in. Keep on dealing with stress. Yeah. Thank you guys for popping in. I really appreciate that. You know, it's so nice having this podcast to talk to people, whether it's just a few, like really having just 5 viewers in the podcast. I remember the last podcast I had, the one before the New Year's podcast, I had like 8 viewers for the whole hour, and I was having so much fun just talking about shit because it just rolls on. It really has a snowball effect when there's people in the stream. Now, I maybe have like 20 to 30 minutes of stuff to talk about, but when you have viewers, it's like you have hours and hours of stuff to talk about. And I really appreciate that. And I really hope I can start getting the podcast done more often so I can have those viewers back again. Not because I like having viewers, but because I like the conversations I have with the people who support me. And not only are they just people that support me, but they're people that I support. And I always, like, you guys aren't my supporters. You guys are my friends. Really, though, you do have hours. What do you mean that I do have hours? You're talking about, like, if there's people to talk to and, like, they roll the conversation. Yeah, I do have hours to talk about because, like, my mind process, the way I think of things is just so different. And that's something, man, it's really crazy. Our way of thinking is so unique and is so precious and valuable. And, like, it's priceless. It really is, because everybody's way of thinking is so different from each other. Just think about it. Like, my mind works completely different from your mind, Matthew. And there's, like, we can all have the same ideas, but we won't get to them in the same way. And it's just so crazy that our minds work like that. You know, it's really crazy that we're so valuable. We're all such valuable people just because of our minds and how we think. In the situations we've been brought up in life, you know, maybe one shitty situation you had while you're younger, that makes you think a certain way, you know? By the way, I'm still a little sick, which is crazy, man. I can't believe the flu can last so long. I have never gotten a flu shot, and apparently the flu is supposed to normally last 1 week tops. But for me, it's going to last like 2, which is so annoying. But, like, I still have a cough and everything, but I feel good. I feel great. Don't care that I'm a little sick, because that's not going to stop me from being amazing, from being awesome, from feeling great. You know, I feel great. I'm the man. I really am the man. And I just think about it, man. There's so much shit that's thrown at me, and I get through it. And I'm so good at it. And I'm getting so good at it. And I'm really proud of myself, man. You still had the Skull Trooper mask hung at its eye. Yeah. So when I first got the Skull Trooper mask, I had it hanging up normally, right? But I couldn't do it again. Ever since that I had to put the mask on for that one video, I could never put it back up normally again, and it really sucks. So yeah, it's gonna be hung by its eye probably for the rest of eternity. But man, I'm so grateful for the things that I have in my life, man. It's so crazy that I was able to have a dream of doing YouTube since I was 9 years old. And at the age of 15 years old, I started doing it. And, you know, maybe I wasn't the best at it for the first year, 2 years. I wasn't the best. I'm still not the best now, but I feel like I'm the best now. Like, I think of myself of, man, I'm doing great. I make the best content. And I think of myself like that. And just like it pushes me to make better content because of the way that I think. And man, I feel so great about my content recently. The only thing I feel like I really need to improve with my content right now is my thumbnails, man. They're so shitty. It'll be such a good video, but it'll be masked by such a shitty thumbnail. It's really unfortunate. It's a skill that I have to learn. And it's something I should start investing time in. Instead of getting on Modern Warfare for like 30 minutes, maybe I, watch some videos on tutorials on like techniques and things that can make me more creative. And I really need a creative outlet. And I'm going to start drawing again, which is going to be fun. I'm actually hyped for that. I told my mom, I asked her, yo, Mom, while you're in Rochester, can you bring back home a really nice sketchbook and maybe a fountain pen? And, I'm obviously going to pay her for it, because I don't have my mom ever buy me stuff. I don't like people buying me presents. I like getting stuff on my own with my own money. But I need that as a creative outlook. And I was thinking, man, maybe it will help me with like making thumbnails because it'll drive creativity. Being creative drives creativity. It only makes sense being put into those words. And if I'm sitting here and not being creatively, artistically, then how am I gonna get better with making thumbnails, you know? By doing stuff that I will like doing will make me better at stuff that I don't like doing, and vice versa. It'll make you better in both terms of the no matter how you say it, it'll make you better. Man, them Arizona bottles still there. Yep, they're always gonna be there, man. They're always gonna be there. These all have great memories. This bottle, my friend bought me this bottle on the way walking home one day. He bought me it. I was like, yo, bro, you don't have to do this, man. And he did it anyways. I'm so appreciative of it. This bottle was when Taylor, Faith, and I, the day we walked over to Aiden's house, you know, because he lives like 2 miles away from where I live. It took like 50 minutes. We walked over to his house, and after we grabbed pizza, and my friend and I, we shared this drink, and we all chilled out and ate pizza on my bed. This baby is from summer 2018. Oh man, I just remember my mom going to work one day, and she bought me this. Man, I can't believe I've had this bottle for like over 1.5 years, but she bought me this. That makes me so happy, man. Oh, no. But yeah, I remember, I kept on trying to get this bottle, right? Because this is a special Arizona tea. This bottle's perfect. It's cucumber, right? No place sells cucumber. Besides this one place. They had cucumber, and this is the best tasting Arizona, period. It's the best tasting. And my mom got me this bottle like 5 times, right? But every time it would get crushed. Like there was just some force against me that was crushing all my cucumber Arizona bottles. And then this was like the 5th or 6th one, and I finally got it, and it was uncrushed. And by the time it got to my room, and they discontinued cucumber in that place, and that makes me sad to this day. A bunch of this can is from work. This is a classic Arizona can. I love it because the cherry blossom is beautiful. You know, just another time. Most of these bottles are from 2018. 4 of them are from 2018. 3 of them are from 2019. And I love all of them so much. Even if one is, you know, a little dented, they've had some hardships. They've had some experience, but they're coming out good, and they're sitting there pretty, just like me. Yeah. Jeez, that was a burp. That was a crazy burp. Man, I don't really know what to talk about. I've kind of went through everything that I had written down for this podcast, you know. And maybe next week, I want to get a podcast out Sunday night, man. I'm going to hold myself to that. Hopefully that I have, you got to make one for 2020. I do. I'm going to get, you know what? On my birthday, I'm going to get one. And then on the day of my birthday party, I'm going to get one. And damn, I am so excited. I turn 18 in 4 days, man. I turned 18, and that's just crazy to me. Turning 18, man. It feels like yesterday I was 15 years old. Streaming COD Zombies on May 16th of 2017. It feels like yesterday, man. It really does feel like yesterday. I can't believe I've had this dream for the last 9 years and I'm doing it. It makes me so happy. There's so many things that I've gone through in my life that I've enjoyed and wanted to do, but YouTube was always the thing that stuck. You know, at one point I wanted to do stuff with music. You know, I used to play guitar, I used to play violin, I used to what is it? I played guitar, I played violin. I wanted to be a DJ, which was such a cool dream. But then me being a DJ kind of died just because, like, I feel like I still want to be a DJ now. It would be so cool because just the technicality of everything. But that whole scene kind of died, the DJ scene. That was like in 2013, 2014. You know, like from 2010 to 2015, that's the whole era of producing and DJing was at its peak. And I would still want to do that now. But the main reason why I couldn't do that dream was because I was so young and had no money to do it. And also the scene died. But man, the one thing that always stayed constant was YouTube. You know, no matter what, I've always wanted to do YouTube. And it's just so amazing that I'm doing it. And then I'm here 9 years later and I'm doing it. And just, I'm good at it. I'm great. I'm not good at it. I'm great at it. And eventually I think of myself as the best at it. And I will eventually become best-er at it. And it's so crazy, man. I'm so glad that I'm doing it, man. It makes me so happy. It feels like yesterday, man. Zombies Chronicles. You don't have to, but will you podcast on your birthday? I should podcast on my birthday. I think I'm going to do a birthday podcast on the 20th. And then I think I'm going to do a special little video for my birthday party on the 22nd. Hopefully I can get a video out by Thursday. Yeah, I should get a video out. I definitely should. I think I know what my next video is going to be too. I think I'm going to do something with, tell me if you think I should do this, if you think you would enjoy it, but playing Modern Warfare gun game. I know it seems simple, but I really feel like I do really good at making, a video simple yet very entertaining and very enjoyable. But yeah, I should do something on my birthday in terms of podcasts. Thank you for the idea, Matthew. I really appreciate that. But man, 2017 streaming Zombies Chronicles, trying to break zombies world records. 2018 doing memes and then discovering Fortnite as a YouTuber. 2019 struggling in the weirdest way of making the weirdest content I've ever made, you know, being so confused, but by the end of 2019 I made the best content that I ever had. And then, you know, 2020 has started out pretty weird, but I'm getting strong again. I just had to build myself up and I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I really need that artistic outlet though. I really do need it. I'm excited. I'm excited for my mom to bring home the sketchbook and everything. Yeah, I would love this vid and you should play with friends also. Oh, play with friends? All right. I'll do gun game with friends. That sounds good. Thank you, bro. And I need another Arizona can. You're right. I really do. I really do need another Arizona can. One for every year. It really sucks that I don't have an Arizona can from 2017 though. But I got this baby in 2017. I got that TV in 2017. I got this mic arm in 2017. I've had this desk since day one. I could never get rid of this desk, honestly. It's been here my whole journey, and I think it should be there until it's not a journey anymore. I'm just dead. Yeah. I feel like this shit today, man. I feel like this shit every day. You know, I gotta keep on saying that. Look in the mirror. Tell myself I'm the man. Because I truly do believe that I am the man. And I know I am the man. So there's no reason why some days I shouldn't feel like it. You know, and I just gotta say it more. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the podcast there. Does Mailbox have MW? No, he doesn't. Oh, how are you enjoying his new channel, by the way? I'm loving his new videos. He's doing so good. I'm so proud of Kamal, dude. I'm so proud of Kamal. Let's look at his channel right now. Robbie09. I'm not subscribed to it on this account because I don't want to him have any fake subscribers. But oh, by the way, the podcast channel hit 100 subscribers, which is crazy. I can't believe that happened from like not streaming on here for a month. But why did he make a new channel? Just because his old channel was dead, he was never consistent. He started a new channel because his old channel was completely dead to the point of no return, and he was never consistent on that channel. And I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I don't think he was proud of the fact that he was never consistent, and he left it as a memory. And I'm genuinely happy for him because, you know, this channel is everything he loves. You know, this is his first gamer tag he's ever had. His profile picture is his stuffed animal. You know, I'm really happy for him. He's been consistent ever since the 2nd of January. I'm so proud of him, man. Cause I love Kamal so much, man, and I'm just so happy to see him succeed. Like, he is succeeding, and I'm so happy for him, man. It makes me so happy to see my friends make moves. You know, I'm so happy that he took a really risky, not just a risky step. Like, he didn't take a risky step, but it was like risky for your mindset. You know, it's hard. It's really hard starting a new channel. And, you know, he did it. And just, that's awesome, man. I'm glad he did it. But anyways, guys, 33 minutes into the podcast. I think that's awesome. We went strong. This is the first podcast back. And hopefully there will be a podcast on my birthday on Thursday. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the 15th installment of the NERDPERIOR podcast. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.